Nigerian Acclaimed prophetess, who is popularly known as Mommy G.O., has been arrested for giving information about her church member to kidnappers there in Nigeria. The 37-year-old pastor, known as Kenneth, that's Ruth Kenneth, has been arrested. It was reported that the mother of 7 is a self-acclaimed prayer warrior who consults people, deliver them, and of course heal them from their disease and spiritual condition. She was arrested after the police tracked her conversation with kidnappers who were threatening to kidnap one of her patients if the patient failed to pay the sum of 10 million naira. Spokesperson of the Adamawa Police Command, that's Suleiman, who confirms the incident in a statement, said one of her victims suffering from an undisclosed ailment visited her prayer house along the Normand Road in Yola State there in Nigeria. After prayer session, she claims that she had a revelation that the man was going to be attacked by kidnappers if he does not bring a sum of 10 million naira. And of course, he cautioned the man to bring the sum of 10 million naira for her to purchase concoction and of course do the healings for this man's entire family for the incident not to occur. While she was busy saying this to the patient, she was also talking to the kidnappers on how they can do the kidnapping session. Now she has been arrested and we look forward for the police command there and of course the authorities that be to take charge and of course let the real punishment should be given to her. At this point, we also say happy birthday to Davido, who turns 13. Fans worldwide, many Nigerians, actors, African celebrities, fans across the world have been sending their messages to this popular singer, wishing him well, noting that he has been silenced since the departure of his 3-year-old son, Ifeanyi. And of course, while fans were sending him all these messages, he has not reacted, not to one of these messages. But we hope that God should keep comforting him and of course heal him and a trauma as fast as possible so he can come back and of course so fans can keep enjoying those beautiful songs he delivers over there. We stay in Nigeria. We also talk about this sad story. We talk about a lady who was reportedly locked up by husband and stabbed to death for over 1 year. She recently passed on. A lady which was identified as Sadia has died after being rescued from the captivity in her husband's house. The report has it that the mother of 4 was recently rescued after detained by her husband in their house there in Goro, the Yobe state, for 1 year with limited food. According to multiple reports, Sadia was only given kono, a local drink, to survive on by the husband by name Ibrahim. The victim's mother, in a chat with the newsman, reveals that she traveled to visit the daughter and only realized that the daughter was in an uncomfortable situation and was almost dying. She could not walk because of hunger and other disease that attacked her afterward. She was rushed to a nearby hospital where she passed on a few days after. And of course, the mother did not hesitate to take this case to the authorities that be to see that justice is being served to this lady Sadia. It should be noted that Ibrahim was taken by the authorities that be, and when asked why he did such act, he reveals that he locked up his wife and refused to give her food because he felt and he was afraid that his family were trying to kill the wife and will harm the wife if the wife succeeds in eating anything. That was a terrible news right there. Someone you call your wife, how on earth will you do such terrible things to her? You locked her up without food. If it's you, will you survive even for a day? I mean, this lady should be a very strong lady for surviving up to a year. So that was a terrible news. If you are any man practicing such kind of thing, please, we urge you to desist from that. And of course, stay in Nigeria. We talk about something very exciting. We say congratulations to this top Nollywood actor and actress. That's Frederick Leonard and of course Peggy Overy. Yes, they walked down the aisle a few days ago and fans were celebrating them. everywhere on social media, sending them congratulations messages, and all we can say is happy marriage to these two lovebirds, noting that they have a child together and they have been together like ever, and fans were waiting to see that day that they will say yes to each other. So we can only wish them happy marriage. At this point, we take you to the world. Let's take you to the western part. Let's get to discover what is trending, what is making news.